Hi, my name is Dr. Andre Blanchard.
My name is Carolyn Hurst.
My name is Doug Giles.
My name is Carolyn Ryle.
I grew up in St. Catharines.
Niagara Falls.
Fonthill.
St. Catharines.
I moved away to London, and now I'm back.
But now I'm back.
But now I'm back.
Now I'm back. And I can remember the exhilaration of that feeling of freedom of being the first day I was allowed to walk to school by myself, and then it was to ride my bike to school by myself. And I think it's probably still the same. Having now been away and lived in big cities and traveled the world, I understand how really unique that is.
Yeah, probably just getting out and exploring a lot. Taking time to go places. A lot of nature. Probably getting into a lot of areas that maybe I shouldn't have been.
Going to hockey games as a kid, playing hockey, going to like the small town arenas throughout the Niagara region.
I lived very close to the escarpment. So one of the fond memories I have growing up was being able to walk along the trails and going down to the falls and doing all the activities in particular that were just so natural to living in Niagara around the escarpment.
I really wanted to see the world. I mean, it really was curious about the rest of the world.
There actually weren't a lot of jobs around at the time, so I left to continue my postgraduate studies.
So coming out of engineering, I very quickly then moved to Toronto, and I started my career in Toronto with an engineering firm coming out of university.
And then I had to go away for my residency for a couple years.
There weren't a lot of opportunities, frankly, for people to stay and work unless you wanted to work in a plant and work in that kind of environment, and that really wasn't of interest to me.
But when you're out in a new area, it's always exciting. You're always sort of looking at moving forward, and you know that you can always, in the back of your mind, you can always come back.
So I was working really all over the world and saw many beautiful places, saw many beautiful things, but ultimately, when it came time to settle down and have a family, we moved back here.
I wanted my children to be able to experience the life that I had here.
We have a little boy, and we decided that we wanted to give him the opportunity that we had growing up.
Because I loved the area so much and because of the family bond and ties. But more importantly, I wanted to be able to make changes in my community of where I grew up. And joining the transportation team here is one of those avenues that I'm actually able to make those changes.
I think when you grow up in an area, you don't necessarily appreciate, the area you grow up in. I think part of what I realized I liked, I only discovered after I moved away and then came back.
Probably about in the last 5 to 6 years, as we started to come back, we started noticing things that we hadn't noticed before. There were areas that, in the past you would have never imagined they were developed and growing like they are today.
There's been huge change in Niagara since I left and since now coming back. The changes have been for the positive.
In St. Catharines, with the Performing Arts Centre, the Meridian Centre, if you look at what the wineries have brought into the area, if you look at what's being done in Niagara Falls, that's significant development. A lot of that wasn't here in the past. And that's sort of just the cusp of what's starting to happen.
I was supporting the bid for for Canada Games, trying to get that here for 2021. And I was just astounded by the way that all the municipalities got behind it, because that would never have happened back, 20, 30 years ago.
People in Niagara seem to have the same ideas, and they understand how they want to move forward, and that seems to be relatively consistent.
So that idea that we could all, pull together and get behind something was really an eye-opening experience for me.
Niagara is building a reputation, and it has a reputation that is becoming one in itself.
It would be nice for I would like some of those people to come back to the region and enjoy all the things that are going on here and give it another look, because it really truly is a beautiful place to live.